Hey guys, it is Gray here in another Titans Rebuild episode. I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do, I appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. Now let's get into the video. So we're still undefeated. We're 4-0. Pretty good in my opinion. 4-0. Pretty good. We have 21 mil. We have 21 mil, so that's good. We have a lot of players to resign. Jack Gibbons, hey, I'll give you a 1-year deal, man. You've been here for so long. I can't just kick you to the curb. I'll accept all these guys. Remember, I traded for this man, for Frank Ragnow. Thought that was a pretty good deal. Now, he wants 4 years, 70 mil. Yeah, can I afford that though? I can barely. He's a really good tight end. Let's see if we can lock you in for 5 years. Seriously. You're not interested. Jesus, he's not interested with that deal. I'll rip these. Well, no, but we're still broke as hell. Let's get that. And then let's get that. There we go. I'm gonna update the defense a bit. Hopefully that's good for us. Let's see the death now. We trade Tank Dell. Yeah. Seriously, JC Latham injured again? How long's he out this time? 3 weeks. Stop getting injured, man. Please, I beg of you. Don't get injured. Because it's ruining our chances here. When do you come back, Confield? Come back next week. Okay. Comes back next week. You can deal with these receivers for another week. Defense. Mwah. I might trade Claiborne to defensive tackle. He has the weight for it. He has the speed. He might be better at defensive tackle, and I move the other guy to left end. He has to be better. Oh, automatically, he says 76. Way better than Del Purry. Del Purry can go to left end. Del Purry can take that guy's left end position. Cause look at this. Yeah, he's a 76 there. Yeah, that's good. Hopkins of his twin brother Rumble playing. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm ready to play against the Falcons. Man, screw social media. Let's play against the Atlanta Falcons. We are 4-0. We're 9-2 overall. We're playing home. Let's wear the current alternative. No, this looks ugly. I can't wait to get a new team because I'm kind of getting sick of the Titans just having these jerseys. Yeah, both for the classic ones. Yeah, seems fun.
It's week 5 of the 2031 season, and we've got the Titans leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now the first carry here for their running back. He gets away from one. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 4-yard line. The Titans are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 108 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
2nd and 6. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. But Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 28. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 14. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Gates able to find the open. And they coughed it up. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Townsend. He finds his man. Complete. It's short. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 53 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his pass incomplete. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the...
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. He juked him, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shakir hauls it in. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Off play action. Townsend under pressure. They got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Throwing to start the drive. Townsend got his man complete over the middle. That's short. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's short. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Operating from the gun. Townsend, he finds his man, complete. That's short. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own 17. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Throwing to start the drive. Gates, he's going to look deep down the field, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gates. And he comes back with one complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 4.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
A one-touchdown.
(14-7) our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Townsend firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Off the play fake. Townsend. Throw left side complete. That's short. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Off play action. Townsend throwing middle, and it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's short. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Townsend, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the 2nd half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
He may go. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. Most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Wide open receiver complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Gates.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
155 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
From the gun on third down. Gates escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Townsend. He finds his man. Complete. It's short. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Townsend.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Operating from the gun. Townsend. Forced out. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Townsend. He'll buy some time right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Townsend. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
And he will have a Titans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Oh, what a move.
And he is going to have the Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger.